So my second topic of the week for Real Talk with Tom and Joey episode 8 is just a silly one, just a silly willy one.
It's fine.
If you could domesticate and keep one exotic animal as a pet, what would it be and why?
Grizzly bear. Done. What's your answer? Because you're wrong.
Wow, grizzly bear.
Yes.
Make your case.
Okay. Well, first of all, it used to be polar bear, but I've done some more research.
Okay, all-time question. Take a quick 30 seconds.
Yeah. What's up?
Polar bear versus grizzly bear. Who you got?
Grizzly bear. No, that's not even close.
See, I would make the
How many
argument
nature
for a polar
documentaries
bear.
have you watched about bears?
Bears.
Because
beats
I was on the
Battlestar Galactica.
don't get me wrong. I was a polar bear guy thick and through until I did more research on the Kodiak grizzly bear, and then I realized how out of the league it is compared to all other bears.
For me, it's what the polar bear has to deal with and like the setting, the environment that it has to deal with on a daily basis, and the fact that it has to fight fucking seals off as enemies that are attacking it just as much as they are attacking. Where grizzly bears, if you like...
seals, they're taking out polar bears left and right.
No,
right?
I'm not saying they're taking out polar bears, but it's going to be a lot more threatening than anything a grizzly bear is going to face in nature.
I would argue man. Boom.
I mean, grizzly bear hunting is not necessarily a common sport.
But it happens. Polar bear hunting does not happen.
Yeah, but it's not, but like... Polar bears... Or,
you do know that the Kodiak grizzly bear is like a huge trophy for people to get.
Well, I'm saying... Oh, wow. The record just randomly fell off. It's a ghost. Where's that blanket?
Well, I'm leaving.
So we're just we're gonna finish the pot up. But I mean, polar bear, grizzly bear the species doesn't adapt for human and against man. Where polar bear, if you're fighting seals and dealing with the Arctic tundra and snow and ice and all the things that come with dealing with that setting and type of environment, this harsh environment.
But seals aren't attacking polar bears.
No, but
nothing in
for food. I mean, they can. That's what you're hunting for food if you're a polar bear. It's fish and seals.
Yeah, but they eat fish. That's their primary
right.
form.
No, I'm just saying, like, the polar bear, that type of stuff, and dealing with that environment, those adversaries, has adapted it to the point where it's probably pretty big badass.
So seals are wolves. Because grizzly bears have to deal with wolves.
On a daily basis?
Yes. Where do you think that they live?
Yeah, but wolves aren't... Are wolves like
packs of wolves?
Would they voluntarily attack a grizzly bear? I feel like they would.
No, but a seal wouldn't voluntarily attack a polar bear. Your argument is that they have to compete with them for food. Okay. So a grizzly bear has to compete with a pack of wolves, and a polar bear has to deal with seals.
Okay. Well, seals are not cute little stuffed animals.
Oh, they're adorable.
They're vicious monsters. They're not soft. Well, I'm polar bear and Tom's grizzly bear. Anyways,
but your argument, we can't move past this.
I'm wrong.
Which is tougher to deal with? A pack of wolves hunting your food or a pack of seals hunting your food?
What's harder to deal with? The Arctic tundra and snow and ice everywhere?
Oh, I'm not talking about the environment at all. I'm talking about what's around you. The thing that's hunting your food. What's worse, pack of seals or pack of wolves?
I mean, seals can get pretty nasty.
So I just feel like... You think pack of seals is tougher to deal with than pack of wolves? Well, seals,
they could definitely get in larger numbers. Because pack wolves, I mean, wolves are in packs of like, what, maybe like 6 or 7? Seals are like 20 to 30.
Yes or no? Pack of wolves or pack of seals?
Okay, well, I mean, it's seal against wolf, then wolf. Yeah, sure,
okay.
You're right.
That's what I'm wondering. That's what I was just trying to solidify.
Nothing to do with bears or anything. It's just wolves against seals.
Well, I was trying to figure out where your head was with the seal argument, because I think that wolves are tougher to deal with. If your argument is that polar bears are better suited for their environment because they have a bigger competition with their food source,
them harder, like more of a badass to deal with their daily setting on a daily basis.
But that's what I'm saying is I think that grizzly bears dealing with wolves is more baller than polar bears dealing with seals.
Okay. Teach his own.
And you're a big wolf fan, so I figured that you would be on the wolf side because wolves are tougher to deal with than seals.
True.
But grizzly bears are large.
Domesticated animals.
Right.
Yes.
Grizzly bears are bigger.
Yeah.
They can swim faster.
Swim faster than polar bears?
Yes. And they can run faster.
So there you go.
And polar bears can't live... Grizzly bears can't deal with the climate of a polar bear, but a polar bear can't deal with a grizzly bear's climate. So it's kind of a wash.
With the environment, you mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the climate.
What would make you say that a polar bear couldn't deal with that?
Because they'll die.
What do you mean?
They can't survive in it. Like
what aspect of it? Can they not survive it?
They need the cold.
They need the cold?
Yeah.
For what?
To live. I don't know how else to put it.
Well,
like they will die.
What do you mean? I mean, if their body is not cold, then they die?
Eventually. They had as far everything I've read has said that polar bears need to survive in a at least cold climate. I think the furthest that they could go is
I thought it was the climate was getting warmer, so ice was melting, so they're having a harder time traveling because if they have to get into water, then it
then they'll drown eventually because they can't swim forever.
Yeah, exactly.
But from what I know, they cannot survive in warm climates. Period. Just like penguins. You mean you're not gonna see penguins in the Midwest or something like that?
Well, I mean they have them at zoos and stuff.
Yeah, but they make cold climates for them. Same with polar bears. That's the difference.
Okay.
That's
Fair
what
enough.
I thought.
All right.
But
so grizzly bear would be your domestic animal, correct?
Yeah, because I would get armor for it and I'd ride it around like a horse.
Absolutely, Golden Compass style.
That's why I wanted a polar bear first. But when I read that grizzly bears are faster and can swim, because I want an animal that can get me through every element possible.
Yeah.
And I originally would have gone a polar bear, but I also don't want to live in the Arctic tundra. So
it's like you make a good point there.
So I was like, okay, I want to live in somewhere warm. Grizzly bear can live in warm conditions.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't have a car. I'll ride my grizzly at 35 miles an hour down the highway.
Just everywhere.
And I'll just look at everyone. Sup? Sup? Sup?
Until
sup?
One truck goes 80 and smokes you. Oh, grizzly. So I think you bring up wolf. You bring up wolves, and I said it wrong again. Wolves. There we go, with a V. They would definitely be up there on my list with domestic animals. But I think the more badass side of me would want a wolf as a domesticated pet, but the more like cute and cuddly and just overall awesome side of me, would want a fox as my domesticated pet.
Well, because you can get that as a domesticated pet now.
Right. Well, I just mean I don't have a fox, and I consider a fox an exotic animal because every time I see them, it's like seeing a unicorn almost because I see them so rare, and I just feel like they're so smart. They're absolutely adorable. I mean, there's no second guessing that. And they just look like a puppy that is orange and gorgeous and
I've
hilarious.
heard that having them as pets is like having the cuddliness of a dog, but the cunningness of a cat.
That sounds fantastic.
So you like leave it out outside and it'll be fine.
Yeah, you can handle itself.
But then it'll come home. But they do like rip your upholstery apart.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, in this hypothetical situation, I'm saying it would be an ideal pet. So you're not dealing with personality traits of an animal. So it's like if I said I wanted a hippo as a pet, but then we found out that hippos have short tempers, then my hippo would not have a short temper.
Right.
He would be a tempered hippo.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Can a hippo hunt for you?
Hunt?
Would you want something like that?
I thought you said, can a hippo hump for you?
No, hunt.
Hunt.
Would you like something to hunt your own food?
Yes. So, foxes, if I want to eat rats all the time, rats and mice, then that might be of service. But maybe, there you go. So maybe like a lion. So it's like, yeah, go hunt me something really good.
Lion was like, lion or tiger?
Female or male lion? Because females are the hunters. But the males are like more badass looking.
I mean, I wouldn't really care.
If you're riding like Aslan.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I would want a mane.
Believe in Santa.
If I'm getting a lion, I'm getting a giant ass mane.
Yeah. I mean
an albino lion, a white lion, or a black lion.
A black lion, black like panther.
Lion.
Ooh.
Version though.
Black Panther, not the group.
Yeah.
But the animal.
Okay, I pulled this up about the polar bear debate.
Okay. I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, because there's a correction.
Okay.
This is from some random person, so this could be all bullshit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, above all, anything you read on the internet, we can believe.
Yeah. Because I found it, this is kind of corroborated with two different places. There's one, this Wisconsin Zoo posted this article about polar bears and said, someone asked, how can they survive in the summer in this zoo in Wisconsin when it's in the mid 80s and it's not cold outside? And they said, all their environment and food source comes from icy cold water, so that's what they're used to, so they can do okay in the summer and they can get by. They won't. So it sounds like they won't die, like I said.
So it's not like they hit 70s.
Well, no. Like I was saying like permanently. Because
Okay.
if it was permanently warm out, I was under the impression that polar bears can't survive in warm permanently.
Yeah.
There's a difference between temporary, it's the summertime, whatever.
Well, I feel like they'd be able to do it. I don't know. I just feel like something that is so used to just being on its own and having to hunt. I mean, I guess you put it in an animal that's adapted to a certain setting and you put it in a different setting, it's definitely going to have shortcomings. But I feel like to the point where...
I feel like animals are just very sensitive to environmental changes.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
some animals more than others.
And something that lived in literally the harshest conditions, arguably, known to mankind, if you took it out of it, would not live.
Yeah. But I feel like you could say like certain animals where that killer instinct and the instinct of hunting for your food and hunting another animal in order to consume it as food is just an instinct that in some animals just could be adaptive to other scenarios and other settings. Yeah. And I feel like a bear would have the capability to have that.
Probably. It's just, I don't know, going from literally the harshest on earth to the complete opposite would, I don't know. I just can't. That's hard for me to grasp.
Has this topic turned into, is this what the title of the video is going to be now? Polar bear versus grizzly debate? We might have to do it.
So are you still team polar bear over team grizzly?
Yeah, I am.
But why? I'm just curious.
I mean, from the situations that I laid out before.
Just because it can survive in the cold?
Not survive in the cold, just the numerous situations. And not to mention that it's fucking gigantic and badass, and its nails are gigantic and badass.
Okay.
And it's white.
Okay.
Which is pretty much the main
component. If that's the thing, then that makes sense. Yeah. Because you're saying...
Then your argument totally
flipped
a switch.
Again, I'm just saying that, okay, it has big paws and big claws. You think that's cool?
Yeah.
Would bigger paws and bigger claws be cooler?
I mean, I'm not like... my whole life isn't set on polar bear. I'm just throwing a hitch.
Okay. I mean,
polar bear for life.
I was team polar bear for a while because I named Boris because of Balto.
That's perfect.
Which I've had this planned in my head for a long time.
You're losing money if you don't name him Boris.
Yeah, but then grizzly bears are just better versions of polar bears.
Grizzly Adams.
Yes.
That's absolutely who I would call my bear. Yeah, well, I mean, we just go on for days.
But I mean, they're just better in every facet. A grizzly bear is better than a polar bear.
It's plain and simple. Fact over
nothing. No, I'm being 1,000% serious though.
But you say better, and that's like better is not something that is a fact.
How is it not a fact?
Because you can make an argument that certain aspects of certain characteristics or certain traits are better than others.
So most of them.
I mean, I just like a polar bear better.
Because I'm okay. Size, speed. I mean, variety of food sources, everything except
technique, strategy,
except winter.
What if polar bears are cunning because they have to figure out, they have to deal with a harsher climate, so they have to think more on their toes.
Because maybe this means that grizzly bears can survive in the cold. I don't know.
Maybe this means that polar bears can survive in the warm.
That's what I'm saying is if they can, because I'm assuming that they can.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the inverse is true.
Yeah. Well, then what if you got like a runt in the bunch?
So like a really small one?
Yeah.
Small grizzly bear?
That was a stupid wrench. But yeah, I mean, I'm just team polar bear. I'm
Polar bear.
Polar bear? Did I say polar bear? Team polar bear. I mean, I'm not
polar bears
super dead set on it, and it's not like I'm not like super proud of it and super confident about it, but it's right. And if you think anything else, then you're dead wrong.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to my wrong opinion.
Yes.
That's for sure. I can't get over.
I definitely think this has turned into polar bear versus grizzly debate.
It has. Yeah. But I mean, when you come in hot with my first answer, I'm going to defend my choice every single time.
I wasn't saying that you were wrong. I was just defending my polar bears.
Yeah.
They got my back.
You're just defending my choice. But see, when you said fox, I didn't say anything else, you know?
I wasn't saying the domestic animal part. I just threw a whole new question, polar bear versus grizzly. That didn't have anything to do with my topic.
Yeah, but did I do that?
Grizzly bear would be a badass pet.
Did I do that, though?
Who would versus the fox, then?
Wolf?
Fox versus wolf, yeah. It's bigger.
So you'd rather have a wolf. So you're going back on fox already.
No, I'm saying fox as a pet.
Yeah.
I said grizzly bear versus polar bear in a fight. That had nothing to do with domesticated pet part.
Oh. That's where my head was this entire time.
I was saying polar bear versus grizzly bear in a fight.
Dude, I literally have gone this entire time thinking that we were talking about as versus a pet.
Oh my God. I thought
different.
When I said polar bear versus grizzly, you just automatically
That's why I was like,
octagon.
Why does the environmental conditions matter? I'm not going to live in the fucking Arctic.
Oh my God. We were just on a completely different page.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's hysterical.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, totally so yeah, in a fight, that's a toss-up.
This whole time, I totally thought you were just grizzly bear on the fight. Just no question, you're wrong if you think anything else. Wow, that's great.
No, yeah, I don't know.
The new topic, the biggest miscommunication on a podcast.
No, I
ever.
thought we were talking pet, and I was like, Joey, why the fuck does it matter if it lives
Oh
in the
no,
cold?
I would never rip on you as a pet. You're dude.
Yeah.
That would be a shitty
Okay.
pet. You're wrong.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe polar bear. I feel like polar bears are probably more vicious.
That's
than
what
grizzly
I was
bears.
saying, because the climate and the conditions they have to deal with and the shit they have to do,
they're
like it just comes
gritty,
down
they're
to
gritty as hell.
it just comes down to you look at, okay, what does a grizzly bear have to do? Like if it's in, you put them in a shitty situation, what do they have to deal with on a daily basis in order to survive if they're like a lone?
Yeah.
I would say a lone wolf, but that would
A
be
lone bear.
Yeah, a lone bear. That for a grizzly versus that for a polar bear, I feel like would be way more intense for the polar bear.
Yeah. I'd probably go polar bear. In
Maybe
a fight.
just because I'm a huge pansy when it comes to the cold. So anything to do with dealing with the cold,
I
I'm just like, no
I
way.
think polar bears are the most aggressive bears on Earth.
I would imagine.
I think so.
Because like I said, seals are no like stuffed animal soft.
Yeah.
Like they are vicious
To people
as
they
hell.
are though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That would
Thank
suck.
God they don't eat our ass.
Well, I think they'll take a chomp at you if you're not careful.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I mean, yeah.
Well, didn't they say like hippo is one of the most vicious
Well,
animals?
they're the most deadly because they're nearsighted or they're farsighted. One of the two.
One of those.
Whatever it is, they don't really see very well.
Yeah. So just
And
chomp
so
at everything.
well, they just stampede you.
Oh, gotcha.
Which I mean, again, it's huge.
One could probably say that the hippos are very hungry. Get that?
But tiger would also be cool.
Very cool. And like cheetah, but only if it was strong enough to carry me.
Yeah,
because
right.
if it can't carry me, then
What's the point?
I'm just going to watch you run around
Go run around
for
cool.
75 miles an hour. Although it would be cool.
Another underrated choice would be like a falcon or an eagle.
Ooh,
that could carry like letters to people.
Yeah.
So you could just Game
Fuck
of
text
Thrones.
messaging, dude.
Well, yeah, you could just Game of Thrones style, just be like, "Oh man, I gotta send something," and just screw.
Shout out to Ian. He'll know that. He'll know what that means.
I
would say panda because
dude, I was kind of on the panda boat.
Pandas and foxes are my favorite animals, like in general. But I feel like a panda, if you're looking for more just like a dude that'll chill, like just eat a bunch of food and play video games with you and sit on the couch, and like panda is the way to go.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like their personality is just like, no,
And they'd be
just
cuddly
gonna
as
eat
hell.
and chill.
I would get a girl panda and just like motherly instinct panda would just like tuck you in at night.
Yeah, just like safeguard you.
I think a gorilla would be cool too.
Yeah, like a silverback gorilla,
Yeah.
just like you get
Again,
into the house and he's got like his fists on the ground and you're just
Exactly.
like, you gonna mess with me today?
What's up, bro?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of anything else.
King
that would
Kong
be
Jr.
really cool.
over here.
A shark would be cool, I think.
That would be tough to keep as not tough in the sense of the benefits that it
Well,
would
I
bring
just
because of
think
the
it'd be super
restricted the water.
swag if
Oh,
you
yeah.
went to the ocean and there was like everyone was swimming and you
Just
shark just
rode a
beaches
shark.
itself. You just hop on.
You're riding a shark on the waves.
Later, bros.
Yeah,
And
we'll
this-
see you guys later.
And you're just chilling jet ski style on
Yeah.
your shark. That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
If I was gonna keep a shark, it had to be like the megalodon,
Ooh,
the one that's like 30 feet long.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're just riding like a mini dragon at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah, at that point. Dragons would be cool as a pet too.
Dragon from Game of Thrones, that'd be cool.
The
The Night King dragon though.
I mean, I think we've covered the most of the cool ones.
Yeah.
What about any insects? Would you like to have any insects?
Fuck no.
As a pet?
Insects are the
Yeah.
worst. Maybe
Yeah,
like a
would I?
giraffe or an elephant. Ooh,
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought
an
about elephant too. Elephant would be cool.
because elephants are smart.
Yeah, they're smart as hell.
And if you could obviously ride one around, would be
Dude, I'd get like
the
a
dopest of
carriage
the
on the
dope.
top and just
Oh,
have
yeah.
me and all my bros.
yeah, grocery shopping.
I don't know if I'd do that actually. Like, I want to ride on my animals, but at the same time, I have too much of a soft spot where
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Are you cool with this?"
I would be able to be on the same level. So it's like this is a mutual benefit. Like you got my back.
Yeah,
I treat you like a king.
yeah, whatever you want, it's happening.
I'm virtually a feather on your back.
Yeah, exactly.
With your strength.
I'm trying to think anything else.
Giraffe, maybe if you want to like clean your roof or
Yeah.
reach something that's out of place.
That's true.
Those would probably be the only benefits.
Cobra. I wouldn't mind having a cobra if it was my I
Domesticated.
completely domesticated because when I was
Yeah.
a kid, cobras were one of my favorite animals.
My dad had a spider monkey.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, it might not have been a spider monkey, but he definitely had a monkey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, a monkey in general would be pretty cool.
Just because of how ridiculously smart they could.
yeah,
they
yeah.
have the
If it was
potential to be.
domesticated, then it would be sick.
Yeah.
I think we got it pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much all squared away.
Choose one. 5 seconds. Mine would be fox.
Bear.
Bear. There you go.
Grizzly
Grizzly. There you go.
specifically.
Polar bears are better.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there you go. If you want to let us know what animal you would like to domesticate and keep as a pet, let us know in the comment section below. Or most importantly, let us know who would you take in a fight, a polar bear or a grizzly bear. Let us know in the comment section below. Or as always, go to patreon.com/TJENT and donate $1, $2, $5, or $10. Post on that wall, and you'll get yourself on the show.
It's fair trade.
Fair
I
trade.
think it's fair.
Yeah. Polar bears are awesome.